So I'm starting off with my on-the-road self-care routine. While on the road, I like to keep my skin clean and refreshed and moisturized. And I still love cleansing cream is still one of my favorites that I still use. Their face mask, cleansers, toners. It's still one of my favorites, and I still have actually the information about the products in here. Isn't this something? I had a couple of these, and this is like my last one that I have left, and it was actually in my luggage. I don't even know if they still make the little gift sets like this, as this was my old gift set. A Tradition of Beauty, the source for spa. So this is how I would do my spas at home. It's one of the reasons why I want to have my own home, so I can have a bathtub in my home, because a lot of these new apartments and places that they're building, they only have showers. They don't actually have the tubs in there. And that's how I do a lot of my self-care, is with my tub. And sometimes I use the salt, do a salt bath, or it could be oatmeal bath. It really just depends on what technique that I want to use at that moment in time. But that's how I do my self-care, is relaxing in the tub with my choice of treatment. Do my meditation and focus on the home that I want, where I want the location to be. And then I discovered there was no tub, so I don't want that to prevent me from being able to focus on my dream home. But I do know that wherever I decide to buy, I need to have my tub. And so I have to always keep that in mind of some of the essentials that I use and need for my self-care routine. The one thing I should definitely use more of is the Borghese Protective Moisturizer, SPF 15. And I don't use enough moisturizer. I find quite often that I put it on once, and that's when I'm leaving the house, and that's the last time that I put on moisturizer. So I should be doing it at least 2 to 3 times a day, and I unfortunately do not keep up with that. But if you're out in the sun like I am, you should be using your moisturizer on a regular. Now, the Borghese Fango Active Mud for the face and body. This is one of my ultimate favorites for my face mask. I use this, and I also use the pink one. This particular one, which is the Fango, the Active Mud for the face and body, is a greenish color, a dark green. And the pink one gives me a little bit more of a brightness to my skin tone. So I use both. It just depends on, like I said, when I'm doing my self-care, what techniques that I want to use at that moment, what it is that I'm trying to do. But overall, I like the mud for like the deep cleansing. It refreshes my skin, it softens the skin, and it gets rid of all the old dead cells. So this one is my classic, my favorite brand. And the Borghese brand has been around. You can do your own research to see which self-care mask works best for you, but this particular brand is one of my favorites, and I would have to say works the best for me. And I also keep my little gloves in there, because sometimes, depending on if my nails are done, I don't want to get the mud and so forth in my nails. But I love the little gift sets that they have. So anytime you see those, I think it's an awesome deal, great value. If you find the Borghese gift sets. So that's it for my Borghese gift set self-care kit. And I have a couple of different kits that I use for my self-care. Like I said, I do use the Epsom salt, especially when it's been a very stressful day. And if you're into the energy and spirituality, then it helps to get rid of the negativity. Perfect using the Epsom salt. And it also helps with inflammation. If you have issues with inflammation like I do, it helps to pull out the toxins out of your body. So that self-care treatment with Epsom salt is a must-have. Ooh, and if you've ever run like a marathon, that was the first thing I did after the marathon, was take a bath in Epsom salt. And I swear I sat in there, I think 7 hours. My body was just aching after I did the marathon, because I have the osteoarthritis issue, so I had to soak those bones, and I felt like a new person after I did the Epsom salt. And then of course I put on my mask and everything, felt better. Yeah, my body felt more relaxed. The massage helped. I had like a series of treatments after I did the marathon, which helped my body to relax and to help me to have that self-care that I needed once I completed the marathon. And I always keep the cosmetic pads in there just for cleansing. Deal drops have just dropped for this week of January 22nd through the 28th. And they got some really good deals this various needs. And you can find these at our favorite 99-cent store. That's how I'm able to buy some of the things that I love, is that I try to find the best prices. And that way I can afford to keep up the skincare, healthcare, and other goals that I've set for myself, to be able to afford the best, what I believe is the best for me. So in my self-care travel bag, I also like to keep my necessities all together in one place instead of a big bag of a lot of stuff. I usually just take what it is that I know for sure that I will be using and wearing, whether it's an extra toothbrush or my lip glosses, lip balm for my lips, and my eyelashes, and the mascara. And I've noticed after years of trying different eyeliners and mascara, I still prefer the HD felt tip eyeliner. I love the way that it smoothly eyelines the outside of my eyes. You can also use it for the inside too, but this eyeliner works best for me. So this is just two of my go-to quick, easy, ready to go self-care kits. And I love the little cute little bags that they come in. And I've purchased these over the year. And as I said, I like to use the items that I have. So whenever I come across an additional type of travel bag, I really take a moment to look over it and make sure that it's something that I can use and something that I need, because I don't want to store a lot of just unnecessary items that I'm not using. Well, I try to take care of the items that I have, and I don't try to overpack them for them to get damaged. The Borghese bags that I have, they were during the holidays when they have the gift sets. That's usually when you get the best price, especially after the holidays when they have the sales. And that's usually when I purchase a lot of the items that I know that I use on a regular basis. Now, when JCPenney's closed a couple of their stores in Arizona during my college years, I used to use the Iman powder, because her powder to me I felt was heavy enough that I didn't really need the foundation. I could just put a little powder on, and it took away the shine off of the skin, off the face. But now that she's no longer making the makeup, I had to find something different and that I love just as much as I loved her makeup. And I still have yet to really find that perfect combination of the skin foundation and powder. And between the two, the skin foundation and the powder, sometimes they don't mix very well. But I've also found that some two different brands sometimes works better than wearing both the same foundation and the liquid. The liquid versus the press. And there's new type of makeup out now that helps with oily skin. So I'm really looking into that, because during the summer, of course, in the chin area, and if I'm wearing those face masks, I know that my skin will irritate with wearing that type of fiber, that type of face mask. So I have to be very particular about what it is that I wear during the summer to make sure that it does not agitate my skin and make a situation worse than what it needs to be. So this is my quick travel bag, and like I said, I just take it what I need. I don't stack it with stuff that I know I'm not going to wear, not going to use, and I just put my regular all night type makeup, refreshing the makeup technique that I did, something easy that I can just kind of tap my face after I've applied the makeup. So instead of washing the face and reapplying that I put on in the daytime, it just depends. If I'm out all day, I will take a little bag with me to be able to freshen up that makeup and brush the teeth. Okay. Ain't nobody move you, can't nobody do you like I do, like I do. Run a minute up now, hang out on the round. Do it, do it, do it, do it, baby, do it, baby. Do it well. Do it, baby.